The systematic destruction of Ukraine's remaining air defense systems continues. In the Cherniv region, a Russian drone strike has destroyed a Buk M1 air defense system. FPV drones remain highly active in the Sumy region. The Russian 56th Airborne Assault Regiment is conducting a comprehensive operation to destroy the armed forces of Ukraine's logistics in this area. Particular attention is being paid to vehicles delivering supplies to the front line. 3 attempts by Ukrainian armed forces assault groups to advance in the Andriivka, Andrantovka, and Varachina areas were thwarted by heavy fire. In the Kharkiv area, the Russian Sever group of forces is conducting an offensive in Volshansk. Along the Milovoye-Haitny section of the front line, Russian assault groups have advanced into the forest and expanded their zone of control. Heavy fighting for control of the city of Kupiansk continues. Reports of Russian advances in the central market area towards the Yubileny microdistrict have emerged. On the Seversk section of the front, Russian Armed Forces South Group fighters have destroyed a Ukrainian UAV command post. The most active fighting on the Slavyansk-Kramatorsk section of the front is taking place in the area of Konstantinovka. Russian advance units have entered the southeastern outskirts of the city. Russian aviation is providing significant support to the advancing troops. Bloody battles are unfolding on the northern flank of the Pokrovsk front. Reports suggest that Ukrainian units are advancing on the western outskirts of RODINSKOYE. Earlier, the Ukrainian army successfully carried out an offensive to the north of this settlement. However, it seems that the Ukrainians' offensive potential has now been exhausted, as the Russian command has successfully counterattacked. In the southeast of Minergrad, the Russians are expanding their zone of control in the urban area. It is reported that Russian assault groups have captured the Pokrovsk-Dinas plant. The Ukrainian army has so far only managed to hold the eastern outskirts of the city. Positional battles are ongoing in the Zaporizhzhia area near Orikov and Novodanilivka. There is bloody fighting in Primorsk and Stepnogorsk. Pokrovsk remains the hottest spot on the front line. Both sides are deploying all available reserves to this area in an attempt to gain the upper hand. Although officials claim that they are holding their positions, the Ukrainian command seems to have resigned itself to losing the city. They had planned to strike north of Rodinskoye and unblock Pokrovsk via Minergrad. The Russians' counteroffensive in this area suggests that the Ukrainians' offensive potential has been exhausted and their reserves depleted.